Smokers, what a headache. They quit, and the next minute they're smoking. Then they quit, 5 minutes later they're smoking again. How do you get them to stop? One of my friends used this technique, and he actually accidentally stumbled upon it, and it worked so nicely. So, find out what it is, because today we're doing Changing People's Behavior, Part 3. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Amma ba'd. I'm sick and tired of smokers, right? They quit and in 2 minutes they're smoking. They quit and then you find them smoking again. They quit and they smell like smoke. What? Don't you have any drive, motivation? You know what? They can actually feed off of your enthusiasm. And this is a true story. We used to work with this guy and he was a smoker. And he knows that he shouldn't be smoking, it's haram and everything, but not enough motivation, not enough drive. So, every other day he's like, yeah, I need to know, I know I need to quit, and I'm going to do it, inshallah, soon. One day, he comes into the office, and he just announces that he quit smoking. There used to be a brother who used to always support him. When are you going to quit? It's going to be awesome when you quit, and I'm here for you when you quit. So he comes in, and he tells that brother, I'm not smoking today, I quit. So that brother showed so much enthusiasm, but it was genuine enthusiasm. And he started telling him, really, congratulations, mashallah, excellent. And whenever you give up something for the sake of Allah, Allah replaces it with something better. And then, so that brother goes, the smoker goes to his cubicle. This brother starts going all around the company. He was a Muslim, all Muslims in the company. And he starts telling them one by one, go to brother so-and-so and his desk and congratulate him because he quit smoking today. So this guy's sitting working at his desk and person after person comes to him. Assalamu alaikum. We heard you quit smoking. Barakallahu feek. MashaAllah. So proud of you. The enthusiasm rippled throughout the entire company, right? Now, we said smokers, the next day he'll be smoking. But now everyone's congratulating him. It's such a big deal. And the brother goes out and he buys him his favorite coffee during break. And he brings it to him. I got you coffee because you quit. I'm so proud of you and may Allah keep you strong and everything. Now, do you think this brother can just walk in tomorrow smelling like smoke again? Or that he could just go outside and light one up? Probably not, because it's too embarrassing now. There was so much enthusiasm and everyone congratulated him. So what we're trying to learn is that your enthusiasm is contagious. So if someone makes a small change, it's kind of like what we do with children when we reward behavior. They do something and you're so proud of them and this is great, good job and everything. So your enthusiasm is contagious, and that's a technique you use to help people change their behavior. Technique number 2 for today's episode. And it's a very interesting technique. And basically it's pushing the person into the spotlight. Just getting him to do the work. This is a true story. There was a Muslim student association in one of the universities in America, and there was absolutely nobody to run it. It was dead. There was not anybody. There was not a president, nothing. They didn't have a Jum'ah prayer, nothing. And the faculty advisor for the MSA was actually a Muslim woman. So she said, I just figured I'm going to get this thing started, and I don't care who's going to be the president. I'm going to find someone and make him a president. She found some non-practicing Muslim, if I can use that term, just some Arab guy who doesn't pray or anything. And he actually had a girlfriend. He used to walk around campus with his girlfriend. She came, she brought him to her office. She said, listen, you are, as of now, the MSA president, the Muslim Student Association president. He said, no way, I'm not. She said, you are, and I don't care. I don't pray, I have a girl. She said, I don't care. I'm not right for this. She said, I don't care. There's nobody here. So you're the president, and you're going to do everything. You're going to start the Jum'ah and everything. So she forced him into it. He went out and he found a room for Jum'ah, started announcing it and everything. And in that process, and because he was pushed into the spotlight, he became a little embarrassed to be the MSA president, the Muslim Student Association president, and walking around with his girlfriend and everything. He breaks up with her, starts praying, and starts to practice and puts this whole thing together, which continued for years and years, alhamdulillah. So this is a simple technique. Now we're not going overboard, like you're not going to grab some guy and you make him the Khalifa or anything, right? But within reason, of course, you're going to try to get this to catapult the person into action. Yeah? And sometimes when you give people a choice, they're like, I'm not ready yet. And okay, you know this I'm not ready yet thing? It doesn't end. I'm not ready yet. Okay, when will you be ready? Well, I don't know, and I'll get the sign. What will the sign be? I'm not sure. When is this going to happen then? So sometimes when it comes to certain things, you could push the person into it. If there's nobody else, okay, get him. I'm not saying like there are going to be like 20 righteous people. Pick the worst guy who doesn't pray and he's drunk. Okay, come be our imam, you know. But in this example, it worked and it got the guy into so much changing, basically. Now, a similar technique, not exactly the same, but something quite similar. And that is when you make someone feel important. And this is part of our human nature. We love people who make us feel important. And just think to yourself now, if you ever like give salams to someone and they don't even look at you, you know what I'm talking about, that kind of salam where you're over here and they're like, oh, salam, brother, and give a hand. You know, who likes to be greeted like that? And that's why if you look, the Prophet ﷺ, this was a fantastic skill that he had, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why they described him, وَإِذَا سَلَّمَ سَلَّمَ بِكُلِّيَتِهِ. So when he gives you salam, it's not like he gives you salam like this and maybe just turns his face towards you. No, he turns his whole body to you and gives you full attention. And he will not pull his hand until you pull your hand away. Makes you feel important. Consider the number of companions that lived at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, and yet every single one of them felt that he was important because the Prophet ﷺ gave everybody attention like that. If you remember the Battle of Tabuk, the Prophet ﷺ had thousands of companions, and one by one he's asking, did so-and-so join us? Did so-and-so join us? He didn't forget a single person. That's skill. So making people feel important. Let's illustrate this through an experiment that was done some decades ago in a production-based environment in a factory. So they wanted to see what will get factory workers to produce more and be more productive. Is it dim lighting or is it bright lighting? So they first dimmed the lights and then they asked the workers, how did you like the lights dimmed? And their production level increased. Then they made the lights brighter and they noticed that the production level still increased. So what is it then? Is it dim lighting or bright lighting that makes people work better? It was actually none of the above. What it was is that the workers increased their work and their production and everything just for one simple thing. Again, we're humans, huh? Very simple. They just felt someone cared about what they thought. They felt important. That's it. That's what increased the production. You can do so much if you make someone feel wanted and important, and you can do so little if you marginalize them and make them feel like they're just something on the side and push them aside. So that is one of the most amazing techniques to help someone change. Make them feel important. Give everybody attention. Do not marginalize anybody. Sallallahu wa barak ala Muhammad. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.